Today we're going to be doing a full review of this Best Choice Products Christmas tree. This is a 6-foot tall pre-lit version just in your simple green. So let me go ahead and grab the camera so we can take a really close look at this thing. So we're going to be starting from the bottom and working our way to the top. So it does come with a metal base and it's pretty good size. You guys do get little rubber feet down here to make sure it doesn't scratch your floor. And you guys do get some bolts so that you guys can tighten the tree to the base. I just have not put those in yet. So next up we have the plug, and there's no button to like turn this on and off that I found yet. And if this isn't long enough, you guys can adjust it. There's a clump of wires up here. You guys could just loosen it and get some more slack. In the bag, you guys get some bulbs and some fuses. So if the tree ever stops working, you guys can unplug this, pull this little tab back on the outlet, and you guys could replace the fuse. So super nice touch, especially as you guys use this for a few years. You may notice some lights going out, so they got you covered there. Overall, the tree's pretty full, and they do recommend after you guys fluff it up to let it sit for 30 to 120 minutes to really maximize the branches expanding. This tree comes in 3 sections. You guys have 2 metal rods for the middle sections, and then the top section is a plastic rod. So just be careful with this one because it's going to be more delicate. And as you guys could see, each section has very bright colored tape to show you where to plug it in. So it's pretty easy to set up. And then the top section, instead of having hinges for the branches, they're just metal rods that you guys bend into place. Height-wise, it's pretty tall. I'm about 5'10". They said that this was a 6-foot tall tree, but it seems to be closer to 6.5 feet, at least with the base. And when it comes to the branches, they all look the exact same. They all have this type of material, and all the bulbs are this style. So they're very easy to replace and fix if they go out. Some trees have moved to newer bulbs, so they're still using some of the older technology, but it works just fine. And the center pole does have garland, so it doesn't stand out, which is a very nice touch. I think in total, by myself, it took me about 40 minutes to set up. Most of that was just fluffing the branches and expanding them all, because there are a bunch. Something I would watch out for when you guys are expanding the branches, sometimes you guys will have branches that are kind of twisted together and it'll look like one branch, but if they feel a little thicker, just do some exploring and make sure that it's not actually 2 branches, because you guys want as many as possible so that you guys can make the tree look more and more full. Down towards the bottom, we do notice some more gaps, but I think most of that could be managed by letting this sit and fluff up naturally, because a lot of these leaves are still kind of smashed, as you guys could see. So over time, hopefully this will become more of a even spread. But once you guys get some ornaments on here, I think it's gonna look just fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off most of the lights in here. And here is a better look at what the tree looks like in a darker room. So overall, I really like this tree, and it was very simple to set up myself. Also, it was pretty easy to move by myself. Some trees get pretty heavy, but this one's still pretty light. So anyways, that's just my really quick review of this Best Choice Products Christmas tree.